Stephenie, go ahead. Mm. அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். இன்று திங்கட்கிழமை பங்குனி மாதம் 2ஆம் தேதி 2026ஆம் ஆண்டு. இப்பொழுது ஒரு அருமையான இசை தியானத்தை நிறைவு செய்த மன திருப்தியுடன் பிரபஞ்சத்துக்கு நன்றியை கூறிக்கொண்டு தியானத்திற்கு இனிமையான மன அமைதியை தரும் இசையை லண்டனிலிருந்து வழங்கிய செல்வி சிவம் மாஸ்டர் அவர்களுக்கும் தியானத்தில் கலந்து கொண்ட அனைவருக்கும் நன்றியை கூறிக்கொண்டு இன்றைய அடுத்த நிகழ்ச்சிகளுக்கு செல்வோம். உலக சமாதானம், அமைதி, நல்லிணக்கம் ஆகியவற்றை முன்னிலைப்படுத்தி லண்டனில் இருந்து நடைபெறும் இணையவழி தியான தளத்தில் இணைந்துள்ள அனைவருக்கும் அன்பு கனிந்த வணக்கம். இத்தளத்தில் தினமும் லண்டன் நேரம் காலை 9 மணிக்கும் பகல் 10 மணிக்கும் இரவு 8 மணிக்கும் தியானம் நேரலையாக 3 வேளை நடைபெறும். மற்ற நாடுகளிலிருந்து இணைபவர்கள் லண்டன் நேர கணிப்பின்படி இணைந்து கொள்ளலாம். இன்றைய முதல் நிகழ்ச்சியாக உடற்பயிற்சி, மன அமைதி பயிற்சி ஆகியவற்றை லண்டனில் இருந்து ஸ்டெஃபனி மியூகோ மாஸ்டர் வழங்குவார். அதனைத் தொடர்ந்து பகல் 10 மணிக்கு தியானம் நடைபெறும். தியானத்தின் பின் பிரபஞ்ச நன்றி உரையும் வழங்கப்படும். பகல் 11 மணிக்கு PMC தமிழ் ஐரோப்பா மற்றும் PMC தமிழ் இணைந்து வழங்கும் மெடிடேஷன் ஓபன்ஸ் ஆல் பாசிபிலிட்டிஸ், அதாவது தியானம் வாழ்வின் வெற்றிக்கான சகல வாய்ப்புகளையும் திறக்கும் திறவுகோல் என்னும் சிறப்பு நிகழ்ச்சி இடம்பெறும். இன்றைய நிகழ்ச்சியில் சிறப்பு பேச்சாளராக அருணா தேவேந்திரன் மாஸ்டர் அவர்கள் இணைந்து கர்மா என்னும் தலைப்பில் சிறப்புரை ஆற்றுவார். இன்று இரவு லண்டன் நேரம் 8 மணிக்கு லண்டனில் இருந்து சக்தி ஸ்ரீகாந்தராஜா அவர்கள் இணைந்து திருக்குறளும் சைவ சித்தாந்தமும் என்னும் தலைப்பில் உரையாற்றுவார். அனைவரையும் சகல நிகழ்ச்சிகளிலும் இணைந்து பயன்பெறுமாறு அன்புடன் வேண்டிக் கொள்கின்றோம். Today is Monday, 2nd of March 2026. Greetings to everyone who have joined the World Peace and Harmony Meditation Forum operating from London today. In today's program, first there will be Chair Yoga and Mind session conducted by Stephenie Mugo Master from London. Stephenie Master is well known in our forum as a very dedicated Chair Yoga and Mind sessions instructor for a long time, and also as a very inspiring speaker. She is very dedicated in promoting a healthy body and mind to all participants in this forum. Good morning, Stephenie Master. Now we welcome you to join the forum and to conduct today's sessions. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on the platform. Today we're going to do a focus to continue from last week on the core. The core meaning the muscles of the belly. And for this practice, we're going to begin with a breath practice that will engage those core muscles, and that is going to connect us to the lower belly area. Also knowing that this is the seat of the solar plexus chakra, Manipura chakra, the yellow colored one. So throughout this practice, I'm inviting you to notice a little yellow sun glowing at your navel center. So I'm going to stand up and I'm going to show you first what we're going to be doing. Just so that you can see my belly, so they can see and know what to do. So the diaphragmatic breath, it happens here in the lower belly. The solar plexus chakra is here at the navel. With the diaphragmatic breath, as we breathe in and out through the nose only. As we breathe in, we make the belly nice and big. As we breathe out, we bring the belly in towards the spine. So we breathe in, we make the belly as big as possible. We breathe out, we bring the navel in towards the spine as much as possible. So I'm inviting you now to sit comfortably on your chair. sitting with the spine straight, so the back straight, the shoulders are above the hips. And then here, putting your hands on your lower belly area, where your solar plexus chakra is. Closing your eyes, taking a nice long deep breath in and out to begin. And first of all, noticing your breath. Not changing it in any way, but just focusing on it. Noticing how it feels, noticing how far it goes within yourself, just noticing the breath. Now I'm inviting you to send your breath as deep down into your lower belly as possible so that your lower belly actually moves under your hands. And as you breathe in, you're going to notice your hands going a little bit further away from your body, a little bit further away from your spine as it rests on your belly, because as you breathe in, your belly gets bigger. And then as you breathe out, noticing your hands getting closer to your spine, closer to your body as the belly shrinks. If you find you're not noticing any movement, that's okay, don't worry. Just keep practicing. That's all that is needed. Breathing in and out through the nose, sending the air down all the way to the lower belly. Noticing that the little sun at your navel, at your belly button, inside of your body, just in front of the spine. Noticing your belly growing bigger and bigger as you breathe in and shrinking down towards your spine as you breathe out. Nice. Now taking a nice long deep breath in and out to finish. Going back to your normal breath and opening your eyes. If you already know how to do it, we're going to start the warm-up. So you can already start flexing and extending your toes and feet. That should do it. Now, we are going like this to lift the foot, flexing and extending like this. Just to show you from the side. Throughout this whole practice, I'm inviting you to engage your core muscles nice and tight. So that means going around in circles now with the foot in one direction. That means that the belly needs to come in towards your spine a little bit. We're going to practice this in a minute as part of the warm-up. But if you know already how to bring the belly muscles in, then doing it now already. Going around in the other direction. And then the other side, flexing and extending. The breath practice we've just done is very powerful in waking up the solar plexus chakra. What it does, the solar plexus chakra is connected, going around in a circle with the foot now. The solar plexus chakra is connected with the emotions. And once we have that chakra in balance, we then find ourselves much more at peace within. Emotions are steadier, more balanced. Going around in the other direction. So doing this practice can really help to find a greater sense of peace, which allows us then, when we face events of life, to have a very much more peaceful mind as we approach this situation. And bringing the foot down. So the core muscles. I'm going to invite you to breathe in and make your belly as big as you can. And now please be aware, if you have any lower belly hernia, or if you've had recent operation in your lower belly area, do not bring the belly in, please. Make sure that you then just go with your normal breath and relax your belly muscles. But otherwise, then breathing in, making your belly as big as you can. Breathing out, bringing your belly towards your spine as much as you can. So 100% in. Breathing in, making your belly as big as you can. Bringing your belly in as you exhale again, as close to the spine as possible. Now, breathing in, going as big as possible, and then this time, going in at 50% as you breathe out. And then breathing in, opening the belly as big as possible again. Breathing out, bringing the navel in, your belly in to 50%. So halfway in. Breathing in, going all the way out again. Breathing out, going to 30%, so a little bit less than half. Here, keep breathing from here. Keep those belly muscles engaged at 30%. So it's a little bit less than half of the journey all the way to your spine. And that is the way that you need to keep your belly muscles engaged for the rest of the session as much as possible. Now, warming up the knees, bringing one leg up, and then the other. Only go as far as feels comfortable. Maybe you are staying down here, or maybe you're going all the way up, but do not lock those knees. Otherwise, we can create ourselves some problems with the knees. Breathing in and out as normal, keeping those muscles nicely engaged in your belly area throughout the practice, and continuing to see that little yellow sun at your navel if you wish, your solar plexus chakra, and continuing to nourish your solar plexus so that we can find a greater inner balance. Now, stepping out with a leg and stepping back in. Stepping out and back in. Maybe it is here that you are moving, or maybe it is all the way out and back in, or maybe it is all the way up and out and back in. It is up to you. Find what works for you. Find what is better for you. Now the other side. And back in. Nice. Walking slightly forward on your chair, hands on your shoulders, and drawing circles with your elbows. You also could roll the shoulders up and around and back instead and coming back down. So it is up to you to decide which way you want to do this. Listening to your body, making sure you're not feeling any pain or discomfort. And the other way around. Belly muscles are nice and tight still. Nice. I'm going to turn to the side to show you what to do next, but you can still face the front with your chair and just have a little space between the back and the back of the chair and your back. We are now going to do the spine flex. To do the spine flex, we put one knee in front of each hip. The feet are slightly forward from the knees to keep us nice and balanced and steady. And then we breathe in, we bring the belly out, the chest out, and the chin up. We breathe out, we bring the belly in, chest in, and chin in. And we keep on repeating like this. Breathing in and breathing out. We keep on going like this. Keep on shifting with the breath. If you want to do it in a longer breath, you can do breathing in, breathing out, breathing in as you open, and then breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out as you close in. The neck, if you're finding any pain as you're lifting the chin up all the way, then don't lift it all the way, just lift it a slight little bit. And then go back into the forward bend, into the closing in. Breathing in, we open. Breathing out, we close in. And one last time, breathing in and opening, breathing out and closing. Great. Now we're going to stand. And you can use the chair for balance. If you prefer to stay seated on the chair, you also can do that. So I'm going to turn it to the back so that, because I can't fit at the back otherwise, you can just come to the back of your chair. If you're comfortable letting go of the chair for a while, we're going to do brain yoga. So holding onto your earlobes and then coming down and going back up. And keep on having those belly muscles nice and tight as you are doing this. Do not lean forward, keep those shoulders above the knees. Not leaning like this, the way that some of you may have learned at school, but instead bending the knees and staying straight in your back. Keeping the belly muscles engaged. And coming back up. Great. Now we're going to be marching. So we're going to be lifting the knee up on one side and the arm up on the other, and then coming back down and then doing the other side. And keeping on marching like this. As the knee comes up and the arm comes up, the belly muscles are making it happen. So we are opposite leg and arm as we're doing this, if you can. If it happens that you're lifting on the same side and it's just not working opposite sides, that's completely fine. Just keeping on going like this. Belly muscles nice and tight. Making every move start from the belly today. It's as though we don't have a brain where normally the signal comes to do the movements, and instead it's all coming from the belly. And relax. Nice. Now, hanging onto the chair, we're going to balance on one leg and we're going to keep the other one straight up. Not all the way up, don't worry, but shifting your whole weight onto your right leg, holding onto the chair for balance or a wall if you have, and then bringing the foot up in front of you. And it could be that it's slightly just down near the floor, or it could be that it's high up, but whatever you do it by locking those belly muscles. That leg is up because of the belly muscles, okay? Keep holding if you can. And bringing the leg down. Now, before we do the other side, you can shift your body, remove any strain you may feel. If you're sitting on the chair, you bring the leg up and hold it up for as long as you can, and at the height that feels comfortable for you. Now we're going to do the other side. So this time, shifting your whole weight onto your left leg, and then bringing the right one up. Holding on here from the belly muscles. They are nice and tight. They are in towards your spine, and they are holding this leg up. It is so important to keep those belly muscles nice and strong because they support our spine. So then we have less risk of back injury. We have more possibility of being strong through each thing that we do, and we are better aligned so our body is healthier and we can accomplish better. Bringing the leg back down now and resting here for a moment. Shifting from one side to the other if you wish. And then coming to the side of your chair now. We're going to do a forward bend. We're going to stay close to the chair and we're going to use it for support. As we are bending forward and as we're coming up, we are moving again from the belly muscles. And I will keep saying it so much today that you're going to get bored with these words. So hanging on to the back of the chair, coming down, belly muscles nice and tight, coming down into a forward bend. Maybe you're comfortable here, or maybe you want to come onto your elbows. Here, if that's not enough, you can then walk your elbows forward on the chair and come down into this beautiful stretch and keep holding here. I'm not going to keep holding it here myself because today I have a bit of a cold, so I'm not going to stay with the head down, but stay down into the forward bend for as long as you can. And for as long as comfortable. Always stay comfortable, do not overdo it. Keep going. The muscles engaged, coming back up. and coming back up to standing. Coming back up, you can help yourself with the back of the chair and up. Belly muscles are still nice and tight. Here, having a little bit of a breath, a little bit of a break, and then we're going to go back into it. So resting here first of all. And then again, stepping by your chair, close to it, holding onto the back, helping yourself to come down, belly muscles nice and tight, and then going back down as low as comfortable, and then staying here for as long as you wish. Coming back up at any time if you start to feel uncomfortable. If you suffer from high blood pressure, do not stay with the head down for too long. Only stay just a few seconds and then come back up. Now, as you're coming back up now, helping yourself again with the back of the chair, coming back to stand, and now we're going to sit on the chair. As you sit again, belly muscles engaged, and then sitting down. Now here we're going to go into a forward bend. So we are opening the legs nice and wide. And then here from the hips, belly muscles nice and tight again. Keeping on noticing the little sun, yellow sun here at your navel and inside your belly. And then you breathe in, and then as you breathe out, belly muscles tight, hanging onto your thighs first of all, and then coming down, bringing your arms onto your thighs if that feels comfortable. Then if you want to go lower, bringing your hands towards the floor and resting maybe on the top of your fingers or on your fingers or on your hands. And staying down for a while. Again, I cannot stay down myself now, but staying down for a while here. And coming back up. Nice. And as you're moving down and back up, really strengthening these muscles. We are moving from here, not the back, the belly. Now we're going to keep on going down and back up with the breath. So we breathe in to begin, we breathe out, we go down, and it could be that you stay down here, and then you breathe in, you come back up. And then as you breathe out, you're going to come back down, trying to keep the back as straight as possible as you're doing this, and also really engaging those belly muscles. Breathing in, coming up, breathing out, going down. And maybe you're going all the way down as you breathe out. It is up to you what feels really the best for yourself. If you feel any sharp pain anywhere on the body while we are doing this practice, then that means you are doing too much or you've gone too far. So you need to do a bit less or rest until we do the next practice, okay? And coming back up. Nice. Now what we're going to do, we're going to use the belly muscles and we are going to be lifting the leg up, and at the same time our upper body is going to twist and come down towards that leg. I'm going to show you several ways to do it, and also you could decide to do only the legs or only the arms. So only the arms. Breathing in to begin, breathing out, we crunch the belly and we twist and go to the opposite knee. Breathing in, we come back up. So let's all start with this. Breathing out, we then go to the other side and come back. I have my hand on my thigh, so I'm helping myself with that if I wish. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, getting those belly muscles engaged and in as you are folding forward. And then breathing in, coming up, breathing out, going down the other side, keeping on moving like this and really moving from the belly. Breathing in, you open. Breathing out, you close in towards the knee. Breathing in and breathing out. Really engaging those muscles. And now we're going to rest for a moment. Resting, you could rest here if you wish, or you can go into child pose, resting your arms on your thighs, bringing your navel towards the back of the chair, and dropping the chin in. Coming back up. Now this time we're also going to raise the knee. So you could go back to what we've just done, or if you want to add another challenge, but you really need to make sure your body is comfortable doing this, then breathing in, bringing the leg up and going down towards that knee. And then breathing out, going down, breathing in, coming back up. And as you are doing this, you are really crunching those belly muscles. Breathing in, breathing out, going down, breathing out, coming back up. Breathing out, going down, breathing in, coming back up, really crunching those muscles and bringing that knee as high as you want. Or going back to what we were doing before and just bringing the elbows down. That's enough to really make a difference for those belly muscles. And then relaxing here in child pose again. Bringing that navel towards the back of the chair, really rounding that back. Bringing the shoulders over. Coming back up now. Now we're going to be bringing, if we can, the hands on the shoulders. And then we're going to breathe in, turn to the left. Breathe out, go to the right. Now, I am holding up nice and straight to do this. So today, especially, but usually always, engaging those belly muscles. You are doing the movement from the belly muscles. So instead of thinking that you're moving the shoulders, think about how you are moving the belly muscles to bring the shoulders to the side instead this time. And if like this is not comfortable for you, you also could do it with the hands down and moving the shoulders on their own like this. So you need to make sure you really engage those belly muscles as much as possible. If you need a bit more space at the back of you, you can move and shift forward on your chair a little bit. Breathing in, we go to the left. Breathing out, we go to the right. And we keep on moving like this from the belly. One last time to the left and one last time to the right as you breathe out. And then going into child pose. Resting here, you can stretch your shoulders if you wish. And coming back up. Now we're going to bring the leg up and hold it here with the belly muscles. Keep breathing as normal. Not locking that knee, keeping it straight or slightly bent. and bringing it down. And then on the other side, when you bring it down slowly and gently. Don't just drop it down. As much as you can, control the bringing of the leg down again with the muscles, with the belly muscles. Bringing the leg back down. Doing one more time on this side, on the left side. Coming back down and doing it on the right side. And coming back down. Now we are going to add another level of difficulty with this. So if you want to, you can, but you don't have to. You can go back to lifting the leg on its own. Or you can also bring your arms up. Your back is straight. I'm going to show you from the side. Your back is straight and your shoulders are relaxed. So I'm not bringing my shoulders up, but nice and down. And then here, bringing one leg up and holding with my belly muscles. Coming back down, keeping the arms up. And then the other leg now. Bringing it down, and then the first leg again. And one more time, the second leg. Well done. Resting here in child pose just for a moment to release any tension. You can shift your body from side to side if you wish. And now we're just going to do a little bit of focus on ourselves to finish the session. So you can sit yourself comfortably on the chair. You can cross your eyes if you wish. Your eyes, not your eyes. Your ankles. You can cross your ankles if you wish, and then you can interlace your fingers if you wish. And then closing the eyes if they are open, taking a nice long deep breath in and out. And here just noticing how you are feeling. Noticing your body, noticing your mind, noticing your heart after this practice, maybe your belly also. Taking a nice long deep breath in and out to finish. Rubbing your hands together to create friction and heat. Cupping your eyes with your hands without touching your eyes. And then opening your eyes into your hands slowly and bringing your hands back down. Thank you.